Hey y'all, it's Alexis. I just wanted to just share a little bit of my story of how I ended up as a quadriplegic. I'm a C5, C6 quadriplegic complete. So that means I have paralysis from my chest down, and there's like literally no sensation on my feet. So I had like limited mobility in my limbs and no mobility at all from basically from my chest down. So I had a motorcycle accident happened in June 8, 2016. So this year is gonna be about, I say 3 years. Yeah, it's gonna be 3 years now. And that's crazy. It's happened so fast, and I'm just like, man, it went by so quick. It feels like literally like it just happened like months ago, but it's just crazy. It's crazy, yeah. This whole experience, this whole new life. It's a whole different thing. For me, it's brand new. I'm still learning, and it's better gonna be my third year. So to start off, like, I guess it's good to explain on how it happened and how everything happened, and I'll start from like the beginning of my day. So I remember when I first, I think the things I remember from the whole day of the accident was first, I remember going to work because I used to work for a disabled handicap facility where we take care of elderly and just people that were faced with disabilities. So I remember going to work. I used to wake up like at 5. So I remember going to work, drive a motorcycle down to work. It was around 6. It usually like a 4-hour shift, so I was done by like 10. So I was out by 10 a.m. and I was like, it was during finals week. So I had my exams that week, and I was like, man, all right. So it was I think it was my last exam of the year that I had. So it was my last one. It was an engineering class that I was taking. So I was gonna finish that, and then from there start my summer off. So I remember just going to school, and then usually go with my friends, and we'd start studying. We'd study all day till I think the class started, because the class was like I think till 7. So we had the whole day to start. So we literally were planning to study on the whole day, and then from there going on and starting my final exam. So I remember I think I went with my friends to the library, and from there I told them, hey, because I used to be a tutor for English. So I used to tutor students. I had a first grade tutor, and I remember telling him, hey, so I'll be back. I'm just gonna go to the library real quick. I'm gonna go to tutoring, and I'll be back. It's like about an hour, so I'm just gonna go tutor a student, then I'll be back, and just hold my computer while I go back, and I'll come back and study, so we can go take the final later on at 7. So then I went, and then I just remember hopping on the freeway, get on my motorcycle like the usual, put my helmet on. And then from there on, I just remember driving, and the thing was, where I crashed was like an off-ramp. It was about a 30-foot off-ramp off of Delmar Avenue on the 10 East Freeway. So if you're headed towards San Bernardino, 10 eastbound, that's where I crashed. So I was literally on the fast track lane, because that was the exit that I used to take just to get to the house of the tutor, where I used to tutor at. So literally when I was on the way, I just remember seeing like the speed limit sign, and then from there, it's just a thing when you're riding a motorcycle, you just memorize stuff like that. Like you see a speed limit sign, so you're like, all right. So I know I just tell myself in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, I have to slow down, start downshifting because I'm in a high gear. So yeah, I have to start downshifting and slow down because this is gonna be a tight curve. So I remember just seeing like literally a speed limit sign in front of me. It was at about 35 miles an hour, and I was like, okay, well, I have to literally start slowing down. So I started slowing down, but then from there, it's just like, it's crazy. It's like if you literally were to just blink your eyes and open them, and then boom, you're there. Like, it was just like, wow. I was like, that's crazy. So then I literally woke up in the hospital. Everything was pitch black, and then I was just like, man. I was like, that's crazy. So I woke up, and I just had a lot of neck pain, and I was like hurting from my neck, and I was like, she said, "Mom, my neck hurts, and then she was just like, okay, it's okay, well, the doctor's gonna be there. And I had no idea. I couldn't feel my legs. I didn't actually know that I had a spinal cord injury at the moment. I was just like, I can't feel my leg, I can't feel my neck, like it hurts a lot. And then from there, I just remember falling asleep, and I woke up the next day at the hospital. And then that's when like the doctor comes in. He's like, hey, well, you fractured your vertebrae and C5, C6 area. I had no idea. So I think they said that I fractured my C5, C6 vertebrae. They said it was so severely fractured that I guess it was only like a centimeter of the vertebrae left. So for me, it's like, by the grace of God, I'm here. It's a miracle that I'm alive. So I was just like, man, that's crazy. And then they told me that I guess I ruptured my spleen. I had my left knee was dislocated, my right knee was shattered completely, like the kneecap. So I had a lot of injuries. So they told me that once I had landed, that some guy had seen me fall off like the actual bridge. It was like a 30-foot ramp. So I had fallen off, and then the guy that literally saw me, he literally went back on the freeway and he put his car in the way so that no cars would pass by. And then thank God there's like I think it was like undercover cop. He was coming from like the freeway, so he ended up seeing me in the floor, and he saw the guy stop there, so he pulled his car and he put his sirens on. So that kind of like, that saved my life. I was grateful for that those guys put their lives at risk. You know, oncoming traffic, they stopped the whole traffic, and then I was able to get airlifted out from the freeway. I was right there, and then I got airlifted out to Alexis, USC, and they said that it was just crazy because the motorcycle stayed up there. I fell, the motorcycle stayed up there, so they just kind of wonder like how this guy ended up down here, and I just, yeah, I don't remember anything. I don't remember the impact or nothing like that, but I'm kind of grateful. Like, in a way, I kind of wish I don't remember, but I kind of do, because like I had a friend that he crashed to in a car, and then he said he felt the whole pain. So I'm like, man, and those kind of things, you remember that pain that you felt through your neck when you first fractured it. So I'm just like, man, it's crazy. It's been a wild ride. That's all I remember, literally. I just remember blacking out, and then I don't remember what happened. Like, I just woke up in the hospital, and then from there on, dad told me the whole thing, and it was just like a whole new thing. And then I think I stayed for LAC USC. Sorry, guys, my dog. So I stayed there for about, I think 2 months, and then after 2 months, I ended up moving out 2 months, and then from there on, I was transferred over to Ranchos Amigos, and I did my therapy there. And yeah, I think I did therapy there for about 2 months, and then later on I went home. Like, it was August, that's when I went home, and I was gonna start my next school year, but I just waited. I took a year off, and then after I took that year off, I ended up just doing a lot of rehabilitation at the facility, Ranchos Amigos, and then get a little stronger, you know. But I'm pretty much complete. So I say that there's pretty much like no hope, as in returning my legs. But for now, I'm just working out on what I have, which is some of my arm strength, and using that to just better myself and be more independent. So I just hope this video inspired you. I'm currently back in school, so that's a great thing. Hope to finish my career as a civil engineer, and hopefully one day I could either work for designing ramps. So my thing is, like, now that I crashed from that ramp, I kind of motivated to make ramps more safe for just vehicles, whether it's a motorcycle or a car. And I think it's great to have the opportunity. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to just comment below or leave a question down, and subscribe if you want to watch more videos. I plan on doing a Q&A of a couple questions that are just left below in the comments. So it would help, you know, if you guys want to know a little more about the accident. I know I didn't explain too much in detail, but if you want to know more in detail, I definitely will. And I just want to show you guys the helmet. This is the helmet, so that saved my life. So literally, you can see it didn't even crack. So like literally the impact that it took, this thing stayed pretty firm, and it wasn't for this helmet, you know, man, I would have probably received like some severe brain damage, you know. But definitely grateful that they designed this helmet for that kind of scenario. It's crazy because like I didn't, you know, I hit hard. So 30-foot drop, they say, I did like the whole nerdy calculations and I try to figure it out. I was like, hey, you know, let me see how fast I hit the ground. So they say it's about, I was looking at the calculations, and it's about like 27 miles an hour that I hit the ground. So that's a big impact. And they say like the force of the impact was about 13,000 pounds of force. So it was a big hit. Like, I was like, man, that's crazy. So I'm just so grateful to be alive, definitely. And I hope this story inspired you. And if I left out anything where you want to know a little more, yeah, feel free to just ask me questions. I'm open. I actually love sharing my story because it's just a unique one that just so happened that I'm alive and I'm here today, and I'm just so grateful that I was given a second chance at life, you know, because many people I've heard of people that have died on motorcycles, and it's just amazing that I was able to survive. And I think that's what I'm just more grateful for, just life, given a second opportunity, that now I can go back to college, finish my degree. Hopefully in 3 years I'll be done with that. And yeah, well, thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate it for listening. Thank you guys. Hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you guys around. Okay, bye.